Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 701, and today's topic of lecture is the health benefits and medicinal uses of castor oil. Actually castor is a small tree and it is cultivated in tropical, subtropical countries like Africa and Asia, and especially in Indian subcontinent. And this small tree is having green leaves, and the fruit is with spike and thorny, and that's why it is known as protected fruit, means where the seed is well protected under such spike and thorny cover, and that seed is removed and dried under direct sunlight, and then the oil is extracted from this seed. And actually this castor, it is also known as resinous, and resinous word is derived from a Latin, means tree type of fruit, means that is which is having a spike and thorn. And this fruit is magical. It is magical in the sense that in Eastern Africa, the oil of this seed is used in lot of magic, demonstration of lot of magic. But in India and in Indian subcontinent, mainly it is used as purgative, good laxative, and if anybody who is having serious constipation, the 1 spoon, the tablespoon of castor oil is given, and it is very effective because it contains very special type of fatty acid, and that fatty acid is resinoloic fatty acid, and that resinoloic fatty acid is very much purgative, and it is having laxative effect. And in India also it is widely used to treat the rheumatism, arthritis and gout. Those people who are suffering from these ailments, they apply on their knee or feet or anywhere they get such type of inflammation. And it is also used to condition the hair, because it is a very good hair conditioner, and also it is a very good hair tonic because it contains vitamin F. Actually vitamin F, it is skincare product people they are mentioning vitamin F, but vitamin F is nothing but it is the mixture of linoleic acid and alpha linoleic acid, and this mixture of the linoleic acid is known as vitamin F, and this is very good moisturizing agent. And also nowadays lot of castor oil is used in body lotion, and sometimes they call it sun body lotion, means once you are applying on your body and when you are exposing to sunlight, the very well sun light will be absorbed and it will filter the ultraviolet light. And let me make it very clear, most of the disease what we are getting, for example diabetes, thyroid, because of the lack of or deficiency of vitamin D. The reason is that you might have heard of hyperthyroid or hypothyroid. Means thyroid gland, either it is releasing more thyroid hormone or less thyroid hormone. Same way in the case of diabetes, this pancreas is either releasing more insulin, that is called hypoglycemia, once there is deficiency of sugar, and the other condition is hyperglycemia, where the less amount of insulin is released. So these are all, we call it abnormal condition of release of hormones in our body. And believe me, in India they have demonstrated it, that once you apply this castor oil on your leg, skin, wherever it is exposed, and sit in morning sunlight, early morning, not midday, either when sun is rising or when sun is setting. At that time you just sit for half an hour, and in this way vitamin D is called sun vitamin, because in presence of sunlight with castor oil, lot of vitamin D will be produced in our body, and once lot of vitamin D is produced in your body, the problem of abnormal secretion of hormone will be normalized, or we can say the disbalancing of the hormone like thyroid or pancreas will be activated in presence of vitamin D, that sunlight, and we will recover. And nowadays our generation is known as indoor generation. Our children, the youth, most of the time we are spending lot of time with only smartphone or cell phone inside the room. That's why we call today's generation indoor generation. It's wrong. You please allow your children to spend in the morning, or even yourself, anybody, to be exposed to sunlight at least for 30 minutes. And if suppose you don't like to apply this castor oil because it is a little bit thick, you can go for olive oil. And if suppose olive oil is costly, the chemical constituents of olive oil and groundnut oil is the same. You can go for groundnut oil. Same linoleic acid is there, same omega-3 is there, unsaturated fatty acid is there, monounsaturated fatty acid is there, and they are very good anti-inflammatory, and they are very good to help to absorb the sunlight, so that your deficiency of vitamin D will be taken care. And in mega cities, even in New York, Washington, New Delhi, Lagos, anywhere, the capital where lot of crowding is there, and it is very difficult to get sunlight in the morning because of the stress and strain of the population, densely populated, overcrowded population, and we are not getting enough space to expose ourselves to sunlight. But it is also an attitude problem. I mean, my experience I am sharing to everybody. Please, whenever you get chance, either in the morning or in the evening, expose your body as much as possible to sunlight to get the vitamin D. And once you have enough vitamin D, your hormonal disbalance will be normalized. And you know that our body and health and lot of problems are controlled by hormone as well as enzymes. So here this castor oil is playing very important role. In China, they are using the leaves to feed the silkworm, and it is very healthy for silkworm. And in India also, this leaves, very good leaf which is having lot of purgative, or we can say laxative property, and they are putting on the that is places where they have swelling or gout along with turmeric paste, so that they can get recovered. So in this way, your castor oil is having lot of medicinal uses and health benefits. And I have already told you, it is a very good hair conditioner. It is a very good hair tonic because it contains vitamin F. It is a very good skin care product. It is a very good body lotion, and it is a very good purgative, laxative. Once someone is having constipation, it can be used. So in this way, your castor oil is having lot of importance. And for your kind information, in 1600 it was widely used in Europe as a illuminating agent and lubricating agent, and especially in World War I, this was very popular. Castor oil was very popular as a lubricating agent. In Egypt, they started using in 1700 as a lubricating oil. So it has lot of properties, medicinal as well as health benefits. So here, the health benefits and medicinal uses of castor oil, and the botanical name is Ricinus communis Linn. It belongs to family Euphorbiaceae. Number 1, its geographical location is India and some tropical countries and subtropical countries like most of the African countries. In Nigeria, it is cultivated, and I have seen it in many places. This castor plant, that is called Ricinus. And Ricinus is a Latin word. It means that tick, and because seed looks like tick. Number 2, castor's magic powers are related to protection. Actually, castor is having lot of magic power in the sense that it has lot of protection, and in North Africa it is widely used as one of the elements in their magic because of its we can say fruit, spike and hair and thorn. Lot of things are there. It is protected from children and because of its toxicity. So it has lot of protection. Even the seed is protected under that spiky and thorny cover. That's why we call it the magic of protection of seed of castor. Protection, castor beans are believed to be protective in many areas. A, they led to dry in small dishes. B, carefully out of reach of children because they are toxic. C, in North Africa, castor oil is a staple element for many magic ointments. They are preparing lot of magic ointments. Actually, it is not the magic ointment. It is very good for skin moisturizing oil because it is viscous and thick, and it is very good to absorb the sunlight. That I have already told you in the beginning, and that they call it as a magic ointment. In Muslim world, if somebody is overdrunk, he has taken lot of alcohol, then they will force to take 1 or 2 teaspoons of castor oil so that the toxic impact of alcohol is drastically reduced because of its purgative effect. Number 3, castor plant is annual, herbaceous and look like a small tree. It is not big tree and it is not creeping herb. It is in between. It is, we can call it, looks like a small tree, and the fruit is a capsule spiked with thorns. Fruit is just like capsule which is covered with spike as well as thorn, and which contain fleshy seeds. So seeds are well protected under the cover of thorny and spiky cover. And the ancient appreciated castor oil for its purgative and laxative properties. It was used in France. That was in 16th century in Middle Age, and the Egyptians also used it as purgative, and the root has been used against kidneys disorder. Indians still are using castor oil as anti-rheumatic and against gout. That I have already told you that in India still people are using this oil to treat the swelling rheumatoid arthritis, and in gout, and also as a skincare product to get a vitamin C by sitting in the sunlight. That is, and also gout means anti-inflammatory, and of course it is rich in linoleic acid and different type of glycerides, and they are actually anti-inflammatory compounds. Castor oil is extracted from the seeds after they have been dried in sunlight, and the oil is thick and viscous. It is also used in dressing for the fabrics. In fabrics also it is widely used to dress it, means if it is not in proper shape, those fabrics, so it is treated with castor oil and it will be dressed in fabrics. Number 4, it was used for lightening and lubricating agent during World War I, and it was very popular as a lubricating oil as well as for lightening purpose. And in China it is used to breed the silkworm, and the oil cake contains ricin, lipase and 20% oil. Since it is containing ricin is toxic, that's why the cake is not used for either human or animal consumption, rather than it is only used for fertilizer. So here number 5, castor oil also contains vitamin F. Actually the word vitamin F is not common. It is only used by the people who are manufacturing skincare products, and they call the mixture of linoleic, alpha-linoleic acid, fatty acids as a vitamin F, and it is very good for skincare product. So castor oil also contains vitamin F, a hair growth vitamin, ricinoleic acid. Actually it is ricinoleic acid and linoleic acid mixture, both, and contains this ricinoleic acid. Ricinoleic acid is very important. This is present in castor oil, and the only difference in linoleic and ricinoleic acid is that it contains one hydroxy group extra and one double bond, and that is called ricinoleic acid. Castor oil contains 80% glycerides of ricinoleic acid. Of course, you know that all these oils, vegetable oils, they are actually the ester of glycerol, and that ester of glycerol is called glycerides. So your castor oil is 80% glyceride of ricinoleic acid in the form of ester, and the other glycerides are isoricinoleic acid, stearic acid, dihydroxy ricinoleic acid, which form sodium salt which irritate the intestine, and because of that irritation it is acting as purgative or laxative. But the latest research, I will discuss here last point, some other mechanism is also given, and the authentic test about the oil is given here. Sometimes in market there is fake castor oil, because in India castor oil is little bit costly, so some people they will mix some other things. So the best test is that take 5 cubic centimeter of this light petroleum with the boiling range 50 to 60 degree centigrade, into it add 10 cubic centimeter of castor oil, and at room temperature around 20 degree centigrade room temperature, it will be clear solution, very clear solution. There will be nothing cloudy or other thing. But when you increase the petroleum from 5 cubic centimeter to 15 cubic centimeter, the same oily mixture will become turbid. It will be cloudy and turbidity will be there, and this turbidity is clear indication that it is castor oil, because other vegetable oils will not become turbid once you increase the petroleum, light petroleum. This is very authentic taste for castor oil, that up to 5 ml light petroleum, and if you take 10 ml, very clear solution. The moment you increase 10 ml or 10 cubic centimeter more petroleum, light petroleum, or we can call it petroleum ether also, same thing, it will become cloudy turbid. If it becomes cloudy and turbid, it is 100% confirmed that this oil is castor oil. There is no contamination. And number 6, cosmetic uses of castor oil is well known to everybody. A lot of skincare product, hair products are well known. Castor oil has hair conditioning and hair stimulant properties because of the presence of vitamin F. I have already told you. And it also has moisturizing effect on skin. That's why it is widely used as a body lotion, that is known as sun lotion, and where the vitamin D will be well absorbed, and that explanation I have given you in the beginning. And number 7, it is most staple ingredient in soap and detergents because of its thickness and viscosity. And the hydrogenated castor oil stabilizes emulsions. Hydrogenated means it is containing double bond, and that double bond, once it is changed into single bond by the introduction of hydrogen, that is called hydrogenated castor oil, and where all the bonds will be single, and it will be used as a best emulsifying agent. And castor oil is an excellent active principle in following preparations. A. Products for normal, damaged and delicate hair. It is widely used in this preparation. B. Body products such as sun oil and bath oil. It's a very sophisticated one. It's available in lot of supermarkets and malls. That is called sun oil, and bath oil means once you are going to sit in sun, apply it so that there will be good absorption of sun. It will filter other ultraviolet, what is they claim, and it will help to produce more sun vitamin, that is called vitamin D. And that's why vitamin D, I have given you the explanation, that is very important vitamin for your normal production of hormones, thyroid hormones as well as pancreatic hormones, that is insulin. So those people who are suffering from diabetes and hyper or hypothyroid condition, they should apply this castor oil on their skin so that they can get enough vitamin D, and that vitamin D will maintain the secretion of these two hormones. And then C, face products for normal dry skin and lip balms is also used for that purpose. Number 8, the recent research is a latest publication on this castor oil, and what they are giving, why it is a good laxative or purgative. The reason is a mechanism is given. The research has explained the mechanism action of the castor oil. Prostaglandin E inhibits reabsorption and increases the secretion of water and electrolytes. So this one is responsible of secretion of water and electrolytes in the intestine, and thus acts as laxative because it will allow to increase the water content as well as electrolyte, and that will work as laxative. Ricinoleic acid is in castor oil is the stimulant, and it will stimulate the endogenous prostaglandin synthesis. So this ricinoleic acid is responsible of synthesizing this your endogenous prostaglandin, and in this way, in intestine, it will act as laxative or purgative action will take place because of such type of synthesis. So, in the last but not least, I want to share my experience as a chemist. Please don't take it lightly, and it is my request to all the people being chemists that at least you should sit in the morning or expose your maximum portion of your body, leg and hand, to sunlight. Of course, Maiduguri is very rich in sun, but not heat stroke at 2 p.m. or 12 noon, no. Early in the morning for 30 minutes. And if you are not getting up early in the morning, then before sunset, expose your body for 30 minutes by applying castor oil. If in case castor oil is not available, people who are rich, they can afford olive oil, zaitun ka tel, or if nothing is available, at least you have groundnut oil. And in this way, you will get enough vitamin D, and that vitamin D will improve the disbalance, will make balance hormone secretion, especially thyroid and insulin from pancreas. Thank you very much for watching the lecture.